Thirsty? By the time you feel it, you're already dehydrated. And after 50, that harmless dehydration is silently damaging organs you can't afford to lose. Let me show you what's happening right now inside your body. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and in 30 years of geriatric medicine, I've seen chronic dehydration contribute to more hospitalizations than most people realize. Your thirst mechanism weakens after 50. You can be dangerously dehydrated without feeling thirsty at all. What you dismiss as just needing coffee or normal aging fatigue is often your body desperately crying out for water, and the damage is accumulating faster than you think. Within 72 hours of inadequate hydration, blood volume decreases by up to 10%, forcing your heart to work significantly harder with every beat. Research in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology shows that even mild dehydration reduces cardiovascular efficiency by 15% in adults over 50. Your blood becomes thicker, more viscous. Oxygen delivery to tissues slows. Every cell in your body is struggling. But your cardiovascular system isn't the only victim. Your kidneys are being pushed to the breaking point, accumulating damage that's often irreversible. By day 7 of chronic underhydration, kidney function begins declining measurably. The National Kidney Foundation reports that dehydration is one of the most common causes of acute kidney injury in older adults. Creatinine levels rise, toxins accumulate. Your kidneys are working overtime to concentrate urine, straining nephrons that won't regenerate once damaged. A study in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that chronic mild dehydration accelerates kidney disease progression by 40%. And here's what terrifies me. Week 2 brings cognitive decline that mimics dementia, and it might be permanent. After 2 weeks of inadequate water intake, brain tissue volume decreases measurably. Your brain is 73% water. Even 2% dehydration shrinks brain cells. Research published in Neurology demonstrates that chronic dehydration in adults over 50 impairs memory, attention, and executive function by up to 30%. Neurons can't fire properly. Neurotransmitter production falters. The brain fog you're experiencing isn't just temporary. You're causing structural changes. But your brain isn't the only organ shrinking. Your joints are deteriorating faster, and the pain you feel is your body's warning system failing. By week 4, cartilage dehydration accelerates joint degeneration. Cartilage is 80% water. It needs hydration to maintain its shock-absorbing properties. Studies in arthritis and rheumatology show that chronic dehydration reduces synovial fluid production by 25%, increasing friction and inflammation in joints. Every step causes more damage. Osteoarthritis progression accelerates. The morning stiffness you attribute to age, it's dehydration destroying your joints, and your digestive system is in crisis. Something is happening in your gut that's poisoning you from the inside out. After 2 months of inadequate hydration, constipation becomes chronic. The colon extracts every drop of water from stool, creating hard, impacted waste. Research in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found that chronic dehydration in older adults increases risk of diverticulitis by 60% and colon cancer by 35%. Toxins that should be eliminated are being reabsorbed into your bloodstream. Your gut microbiome is dying, but there's an even more immediate danger. Your blood is becoming dangerous, forming clots that could kill you without warning. 3 months in, and blood viscosity has increased to dangerous levels. Dehydration makes blood thicker and more prone to clotting. A landmark study in Stroke Journal found that chronic dehydration increases stroke risk by 70% in adults over 50. Deep vein thrombosis risk doubles. Pulmonary embolism becomes a looming threat. Your blood is no longer flowing, it's sludging through your vessels, and your skin is telling the story. Your largest organ is dying from the outside in, aging you decades and months. Between months 4 and 6, skin loses elasticity dramatically. Collagen production requires adequate hydration. Without it, skin becomes paper thin, fragile, and prone to tears that won't heal. Research in dermatology journals shows that chronic dehydration accelerates skin aging by 10 to 15 years. Wrinkles deepen, wounds heal 50% slower. You're not just looking older, your skin's protective barrier is failing. But perhaps the most dangerous effect is thermal. Your body is losing its ability to regulate temperature, making every hot day potentially fatal. 6 months of chronic dehydration and thermoregulation becomes dangerously impaired. After 50, you sweat less efficiently and sense temperature changes poorly. Studies in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that dehydrated older adults have 60% higher risk of heat stroke, and heat stroke kills 30%. Dehydration causes fatigue. Fatigue reduces activity. Less activity means less thirst awareness. Less drinking causes more dehydration. A meta analysis in BMC Geriatrics found that chronic dehydration in adults over 50 increases hospitalization risk by 200% and mortality risk by 45%. Emergency rooms see it constantly: confusion, falls, heart issues, kidney failure, all trace back to something as simple as not drinking enough water. The research is clear: adequate hydration after 50 isn't optional, it's survival. You might think you're drinking enough, but after 50, your thirst mechanism lies. You can be critically dehydrated without feeling thirsty at all. Your kidneys are failing, your brain is shrinking, your blood is thickening, your joints are grinding down, all because of something as simple as water. But there's another way. There's a version of you that hydrates intentionally, systematically. And what happens to that version? Well, the transformation might be the simplest anti aging secret that actually works.